Hi, I am Sanjay. I am going to talk about Active Directory Enumeration. First, we will see what is Active Directory. Active Directory is a database service developed by Microsoft. It is a centralized database that stores information about network objects such as users, groups, computers, printers, and more. Active Directory is specifically designed to run on Windows Server OS such as 2017 Server, 2019 Server, 2022 Server, and so on. It is most utilized in enterprise scenarios. With the help of Active Directory, an administrator can do many variety of things such as creating users, uh, policies, groups, and they can even implement different type of policies such as login policies, logout policies, log on hours, log out period of time. Like they can mention the time period of waiting after the number of invalid attempts. So like the employee has to wait like 30 minutes or 1 hour after three invalid login attempts. So they can even mention this with the help of Active Directory. So we will see the structure of Active Directory. As the diagram shows, there are four components involved here. One is forest, another is tree, and then is domain, and next is OU. OU stands for organizational unit. Forest encompasses different trees. A tree encompasses multiple domains. A domain encompasses multiple OUs. A domain is a logical container for a group of objects such as users, computers, and devices that shares a common directory database. For instance, we can say Amazon.com as a particular domain, Flipkart as a domain, and OU is a logical container within the domain itself. Most of the time, OU is similar to the department. Like, for instance, if you take Amazon.com, there will be a sales department, so that can be considered as an OU. There will be a finance and accounting department that can be considered as an OU. Likewise, there will be HR department that can be considered as an OU. So, likewise, a department can be considered as an OU. So, as I already told, a domain can contain multiple OUs. A tree can contain multiple domain. A forest can contain multiple trees. Next, we will see what is Active Directory Enumeration. Active Directory Enumeration is the process of gathering information about the Active Directory infrastructure. It involves querying and gathering data about the structure, objects, and attributes within the Active Directory itself. Next, we will see the steps to perform. First, we are going to use Nmap, which stands for Network Mapper. It is a tool used to explore and analyze the computer network. The command we are going to use is Nmap and the target IP. Here I am going to use the IP address of the Metasploitable. Actually, Metasploitable is the deliberately vulnerable machine which is used for testing purpose. If you have to, you can download Metasploitable like searching Metasploitable download in Google and click the first link, and you can click the download to get it downloaded. And it is downloaded as a virtual hard disk, and you can use that virtual hard disk to boot up in the virtual box as a virtual machine. So here, I already have Metasploitable here. So this is a Metasploit version. So it even shows the username and password to login. So username is MSF admin. Password is also MSF admin. So I logged in successfully here. So I have to give the IP with the for the Nmap tool. So to get the IP, the command is ifconfig. So the IP is shown here. 192.168.56 and 101 is the IP of our target mission. So we are going to use this IP for our Nmap tool. So I'm going to switch to Kali mission. So I have Kali here. So this is my Kali Linux. So I'm going to my terminal. So the command I'm going to issue is nmap IP of the target mission 192.168.56.101. So this is the output of the command. We'll see in Kali itself. So yeah. So these are the open ports for the following services. So these ports are open so we can interact with them. Next, services to look out for. So when we perform Active Directory enumeration, so these are the services we have to look out for. First is SMB. SMB stands for Server Message Block. It is a network communication protocol used primarily for sharing files and printers and other resources between the clients on the same network. So it runs on port 445. We have to look out for it. Second is Kerberos. It is authentication service used in Windows scenario. It runs on port 88. LDAP stands for Lightweight Directory Access Protocol. It is a standard protocol for accessing and maintaining directory services. LDAP over SSL is a security variant of a LDAP which adds a layer of encryption to the communication. So normal LDAP runs on port 389 and LDAP over SSL runs on port 366. And MSRP stands for Microsoft Remote Procedure Call. And the fifth service and sixth service are both used for remote connection. So MSRPC is used in Windows scenarios, whereas RPC bind is used in Linux or Unix scenarios. And when we really, when you have IP address of a target machine and you perform Nmap, and if you see the port number 88 open, it often indicates that the particular IP or a particular machine is the Active Directory. Because in most cases, if it is an Active Directory, means the port number 88 will be open or it will be there. So if you, when you are doing Nmap scanning, if you see port number 88 is open, you can consider that the machine is an Active Directory. Next, we have to gather information about the SMB. When we perform Nmap, we saw that port number 445 is open, which is SMB. So we are going to try to gather information about the SMB. As I already told, SMB stands for Server Message Block. It is a network communication protocol used for file and the printer sharing. So we are once again going to utilize Nmap to gather information about the SMB. The command to do this is this. So we'll try it in Kali itself. So this is the command. As I included three scripts here. So let's see the three script. First script I used is SMB enum users, which is used to enumerate the users in the mission. SMB secure mode determine the security mode, and SMB protocol determine the protocol version. So this is a normal output of the nmap. We neglected, and it determines its output of the security mode script. It is the enum user script, output of the enum user script. We don't consider this file. We have to look out for the protocol. Yeah, here it is. So it is running on SMB version 1, which is also known as NT LAN Manager 0.1. Actually, it is considered as a dangerous, so it's considered to have security vulnerabilities. Okay, and Nmap has a lot of scripts in it. To view all the scripts which Nmap has, the command is nmap script help all by. So this shows the of all available scripts in the nmap. So you can scroll and read and use what script which you are, and you can even specify the script to look out for. Instead of, if you have to look out for the script which is used for discovery purposes, you can mention discovery here. So the scripts shown here are used for discovery purposes. Okay, so you can read and use according to your needs. Next, we will see what is SMB client. SMB client is a command line tool used for interacting with the SMB server and the CAFS server. CAFS also is a protocol used for file sharing. The command to do that is SMB client -hell target IP. So this is the output of it. We can do it in call itself. So SMB client capital L, the target IP 192.168.56.101. So since SMB is running on version 1, we can try anonymous login. So we are going to try here. As I don't know the password, I'm just hitting enter here. So as I did, it shows anonymous login successful. The share name shows the list of directories or shares which are available in the particular target mission. So print is a directory, temp is a directory, op is a directory. Okay. Next, we will see SMB map. SMB map is a tool used to enumerate and interact with SMB shares. Uh, in SMB client, we saw the list of directories available in the machine. With the SMB map, we are going to view the permission for that particular directories. Okay, so this is our output of the command. We will see in Poly itself. SMB map hyphen capital H and the target IP is 192.168.56.101. So this time you see there is a permission column here. Okay. So the print directory has no access, op directory has no access. Only directory which has read and write permission is temporary directory. So we have to access it. Okay. So accessing read permission share. As I said, this time we are once again going to use SMB client tool to view the content of the temporary directory because that only has read and write permission. So the command to do this is here. The output of the command is shown here. You will see in Kali itself. So SMB client syntax is double slash the IP address of the machine, target machine, which is metasploitable 192.168.56.101, and the what directory we are trying to access is temporary directory, so TMP. Okay. And the option C, this flag indicates a command. And what command we are going to give is recursive command. Recursive or recurse command. Okay. That's recurse. And another command is ls. So two commands are separated with the semicolon option. Okay. So once again, I don't know the password. I just hit the enter. So yes, we successfully listed the files within the temporary directory. So these are the files which are available in the temporary directory. Next, we are trying for remote connection. Actually, when we first scanned the target with the Nmap, the port 111 will be open. So which is a RPC bind. So we are trying remote connection here. For that purpose, we are going to use RPC client, which is a command line tool for remote connection purpose. The command to do that is RPC client and following this. So we'll try it in Kali. So RPC client hyphen capital U, which is indicates username. I don't know the username, so I just hit blank and the capital N, which stand for null session. We are once again trying anonymous login and IP address of our target machine 192.168.56.101. So we got the shell here. So when we got the shell, we can type help command to show the list of available query to perform. So we try it in Kali. So I entered help. So it shows the list of available queries to perform. So we can do any here. Okay, we will do this. First, I will try enum dom users command, which is used to enumerate users in the machine. So as I said, so these are the users in the not Metasploit machine. So there is a user named games, there's a user named user, there's a user named root with the with the RID, which is stand for resource identifier. So it presented the list of users in the target machine. Next, you will try the another command, which is query domain information. So dom info. So it shows it query about the information of the domain. So it says the domain is work group, the server is metasploitable. It has totally 35 number of users. So like that. After that, we can exit the shell using the exit command. So next we come to the reference section. So these are the reference, you can check it out. This will be helpful. I mentioned three YouTube videos also, so it will be really helpful for to gain in-depth knowledge about active data enumeration. You can check it out. So that's all about the active data enumeration. Thanks for watching.